Yo, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be simming the whole NBA from 1943 to 2023. Oh crap, I just deleted it. I've got to make it again. But today, YouTube NBA. Today we are going to be simming from 1947 all the way down to 2023 with the real players. But I'm going to turn this off. So, good players might not be good. Bad players might be good. And I'll also turn on spectator mode. So let's get right into this. I'll probably be going a bit slower during the start. Look at all the stats and stuff. I might speed it up. We'll have to wait and see. But, yeah. Here we go. 1947. The best player was, I don't know any of those guys. Oh, I like that name though. I do like that name. But anyways, yeah, I don't know any of those guys. Does not matter though. We will continue on. Let's sim to the playoffs and see how this first year of basketball goes in this new league. League leaders is looking like Joe Fulks is top leading points per game with 14.5. Makes sense because hits 2-pointers high, and that's kind of all they shot during this time. It is all they shot during this time, actually. He had 95 2-pointers, so that makes sense. Rebounds, Ralph Stewart, and assists goes to Henry Percy. The standings are pretty equal, actually. Top seeds are 36-24 and 37-23. And then bottom seed 29, 31, 33, and 27. The worst team being Pittsburgh. Best team being Detroit. But let's see how this goes. It looks like, they only do it best of 3. That's interesting. But it does look like St. Louis, I think. Is that St. Louis? Yeah, St. Louis. And Washington. Yeah, Washington Crabs. Oh, you see down here the Maryland thing. That's cool. Come on. Give it a second. It's thinking what negative 53 team rating. I just saw. That's crazy. And they're at the playoffs. Let's commence. End of the round. Oh, it is best of 7 for these though. Okay. I was slightly confused there. Looks like both the second seeds make it to the finals, and it looks like the Washington Crabs. The Toronto Raccoons. Oh, I think that's just because, I think that's fine. But MVP goes to Ralph Stewart, who was the rebounding leader, I think. DPOY goes to Ralph Stewart. Stalwart. And sixth man of the year goes to Milt Schoon. Rookie there goes to Ralph also. And continue to draft setup. Continuous expansion draft. Okay, so it's like expansion draft, I see. looks like Baltimore, maybe. I don't know what that is. Yeah, Baltimore is joining this young league. Okay, now we can go to the draft, where the top pick is Paul Seymour. Not him. Don't recognize any of these names either. But that's besides the point. End of the draft. Paul Seymour. And all this is kind of pointless since I'm in spectator mode. Whoa. Here we go. Don't need to see this stuff, really, do I? Oh, man. Regular season shortened from 60 to 48 games. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Regular season. Top player is Connie Simons, who went up 11 overall. Paul Seymour is in here. And the top team is Boston, who's 24 and they went up 29, so they're in the negatives. And Philadelphia also joins with the Washington Crabs, and New York does. Maybe they're here. I'm already forgetting stuff. But let's zoom to the playoffs yet again. Let's look at some league leader stuff. Red Rocha, that's a nice name. Looks like who was leading the league last year? Was it Parsi? No, Brindley, who has, good 2-point, good free throw. So that makes sense. And then Stewart, who is tall. That's pretty much it. Then Brindley, again with assists. But it looks like it's Simons over here. Oh. What? No 3-pointers yet. 95%, 96% free throw percentage. That's not quite nice. Blocks goes to Stewart. Seymour takes steals, almost 2 steals. And it looks like, what the heck are these ads, honestly? Those are so random. Ignore those. Hopefully I don't get taken off YouTube. But it looks like St. Louis and New York are the first seeds with 27, 21, and 31 and 17. Go through the playoffs. It looks like Washington does make it back, but it looks like Boston is going to take it in 4. Some new league rules, 4 new teams. MVP goes to Noble. DPOY goes to Ralph again. 6 Man of the Year now goes to Chuck Connors. Most Improved, Odd Brindley. And Rookie of the Year goes to Irv Rothenberg. Good stuff. Continue with these guys. Do not care. I mean, go to the real draft. It looks like George McCann is the first overall pick, or is like the first projected pick. And he'll probably go first. Yep. I'm not sure of any of his names still. If you want a steam iron, look it up on Amazon. Probably got some good ones on there. But let's zoom to the preseason. Back to 60 games. And Connie Simons is now the top player in the league. Who was it last year? Was it George? No, it was on Boston. Or they were on Boston. I'm not sure. Top rookie is George McCann, who's already second in the league. Ralph is up here. Top team is Boston. Let's send to the playoffs. You look at some statistical feats. Yeah, that's going great. Very nice. Block. Why isn't it showing nothing? Bill Roberts. Wow. This was all games where a player got triple double. Oh, okay. So they're just not very good right now. That's what's trying to tell me. But most points to game is currently 19. 19 buckets. Not 19 buckets, but 19 points. It would be 9 buckets and a free throw. If only had one free throw. Boston's first seed and Chicago's first seed. And Boston and St. Louis in the finals. Boston does come out victorious in Game 6. MVP goes to George McCann. DPOY goes to Ralph Still. George is 6th man of the year. Rookie there goes to George. There's two different Georges. George Sinensky and George McCann. Very nice. More expansion draft stuff. Oh, $180 for an iron seems a bit excessive. Huh. Maybe it's because red. There we go. Vern Mickelson is the top pick, and Vern Mickelson is the first overall pick. I'm not sure about any of these names, but it's okay because they're living their dreams playing basketball in 1949. Who will blame them? Until preseason. If you need some cars, make sure to go to Ford. That car looks familiar. I've seen all these cars around town. Pretty popular. Okay, so after free agents, looks like Connie Simons is still the best in the league at a 71 overall. Some nifty looking stats. George McCann is second at age 20. What? Where are the rookies? 23-year-old rookie, 25-year-old rookie, 28-year-old. So I think just like kind of go in whenever. Ain't no college maybe. I don't know. Stuff work in 1950. Fort Wayne Muscle. Interesting. top team still is Massacre. Rochester Gold Rush. I know Rochester had a team. Well, let's go to the playoffs. And see what's happening there. What should we look at? Wait, I'm going to pause this real quick so I can find what we should look at. This season, we should look at some player stats. I think that'd be a good idea. And let's do it in, like, their career and, like, totals. And let's see how that's going. Give it a hot second to load. Looks like Connie Simons has most points ever with 2,700, which is just bonkers. Assists, Connie Simons. Steals, Connie Simons. Blocks, Ralph. Good old Ralph. Rebounds, Ralph. Nice, guys, keep going. Stat distribution. This looks confusing. Very nice. These box plots show league-wide distribution of players. Cool. There's a lot of stuff on here. Washington and Boston with the first seeds. Washington 41-19, Boston 47-13. What? Well, that's like Wayne something, right? I don't know. Let's see. You come up. It's just. Oh, who's the first seed? Yeah. So why did I say third? Oh my gosh, there's a lot of interesting. Sheboygan. That sounds like a cool. I've heard of that, and I like that name. Anyways, MVP goes to Connie Simons. DPOY goes to Connie Simons. Sixth man of the year goes to Rothenberg. Most improved goes to Gene James. All of those were on the Boston Massacre except for Rookie of the Year. It goes to Al. That's very, very nice. George Meekin Finals MVP, though. Actually, can I go back to that? I can, okay. I want to see it. 22 points, 11 rebounds, and 5 assists is what would get you the MVP in 1950. That would get you a starting spot. And now, you'd be better than that. You'd be like one of the star players, but nowhere near MVP level. In this year's draft, we got Bob Cousy, who sounds familiar finally. He does sound familiar. But wasn't he on Boston in real life? I'm pretty sure he was. Oh, yes, it can. Okay, no, can't. I lied. Let's just say he was. Bob Cousy. Pro tip, press Control K or Command K to open the command palette, which allows easy keyboard navigation on your league. Okay, Control and K. Nifty. The deer ran into the truck. There's some cool looking stuff. Would never use it though, unfortunately. Bob Cousy goes to, I don't know what team this is, to the Fort Wayne Muscle House, right? Why is the W over here then? Oh, Fort is FT, okay. Otherwise, Bud Grant, that maybe sounds familiar. Maybe it just sounds like a old name. Oh, there's somebody driving past. Dogs like it. Okay. Look like the FedEx man to me. Okay, let's go to regular season. Connie Simon's still best in the league by far. Seymour dropped a bit. George McCann dropped a bit. Bob Cousy is not on there. I think he will soon, though. Whoa, what happened to Boston? Dropped 3 overall. Looks like Rochester now in first effort going up 45. They have Paul Seymour and George Kaftan. Then Washington also going over Boston with Jack Nicholas and George Fainenbaum. Interesting. I wonder if... Wait. History. So Boston has won 2 rings already. Oh, it's different again. Looks like Boston will win the third one. MVP goes to George McCann. DPOY goes to Bill Henry. 6th Man of the Year goes to Earl Lloyd. Most Improved, Harry Glatkin. And Rookie there does go to Bob Cousy. I hope I'm saying that right. In this draft, more people I've never heard of. Believe it or not. Okay. Good to know. The Tri-City Gold Club or now the Milwaukee Gold Club. Okay. Good to know. Connie Simon's still first in the league, but he's dropping and people are climbing. George going up to second, Paul going up to third. Top rookie Mel Hutchins. Top team still Rochester Gold Rush. I'll do 64 overall with Kaftan and Paul Seymour. Massacre up to second. Baltimore down to fourth. Geez, it is going by quick. Let's look at this. Oh, looks like there's some more. Most points in a game. You know what? I think there might be an easier way to see this. Player stats. All seasons. And game highs. Let's see who has the best game highs. Game score goes to Connie Simons with 42. Plus minus goes to Mike McCarron. Points goes to Connie Simons, who dropped 43 points. Blocks, there's a big tie. Assists, Connie Simons was 14 assists. Rebounds, George McCann, who's had 26 and 25 rebounds in one game. That's impressive. 3-pointers still 0, right? Oh, they added 3-pointers. 3-point made. 3-point attempted. Top is 2. Wow. And a big tag for that, probably. Most minutes played is Connie Simons with 49.1 minutes. Okay, let's go back to the playoffs. Looks like Rochester takes down Boston. MVP goes to George again. DPOI goes to Connie Simons. 6-man year goes to Hall Chrysler. Most improved goes to George Crafton. And rookie there goes to Ralph O'Brien. Yeah. Bob Cousy's on the all-defensive first team. He's making his way up. Bob Carpenter retired. Don't know who that is, but I like the name. Never heard of any of these people. Yep, never heard of those guys. George Crafton takes over top player in the league over Connie Simons. George Crafton. Cafton. I keep saying Kraft. It's Calf. But he's up to a 68 overall. Looks like Paul Seymour dropped. So did George McCann. Rochester's still best. Fort Wayne went up to second. Boston down to third. Baltimore down to fifth. Go to the playoffs. And stop it. I didn't stop fast enough, did I? No. Let's look at all player graphs. Oh, I'm very interested in this. Career for the x-axis. Career. Let's do x-axis per game. This one, game highs. Per game minutes and per game points. Looks like number one is, let me guess, Connie Simons, who averages 43. Oh, it's game high. Okay, I was about to say. Okay, let's change the per game. Still is Connie Simons, but what is this? Oh, it got changed. Did I change it? What? Okay. George over here. I'd say it's probably better because he averages more points in less minutes. 21 points with 32 minutes. 18 points with 35 minutes. Yeah, so I'd say this guy's probably the best. Let's do something like rebounds and blocks. Ralph and George McCann. Bob Cousy's up here. Mel Hutchins, never heard from Bill Henry. I think he was DPR1 once. Connie Simons. Bob Clogish. Wow. And Chuck Scher. Dolph Schayes. Interesting. Oh, shoot. Looks like that was already 30 minutes. No way. Looks like that's 30 minutes. We got to 1953. Rochester won. MVP goes to George Crafton. DPOI goes to Mel Hutchins. 6-man of the year goes to Percy. Rookie of the year goes to Eddie Miller. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, what